So this is actually going to be a spontaneous video. I wasn't planning on doing another video, but I'm doing this video now to talk about a topic that I thought was really interesting to me. So you know how the NBA is undergoing this bubble start in Orlando. Why Orlando? I was thinking about it while taking the treatment, and it didn't make sense. Even going back to June, Florida still had like 100,000 cases before PA did. We just had 100,000 like today. So it was like, why did you put the NBA players in a really vulnerable state like Florida that especially now is having an uptick of the coronavirus? But not only did that not make sense from a basketball perspective, from a health perspective especially, but from a business point of view, it really did not make sense. In other words, look at it this way. The NBA is going to have this tournament. And the NBA has an opportunity basically to expand this product. Like with the Harlem Globetrotters, you could basically take these players to anywhere in the country. You could have been in Kentucky, you could have been in West Virginia, it could have been somewhere. You know, the NCAA has these courts. So why not take them to where these courts exist? And you could literally expand the NBA to places where they really don't have NBA teams. Virginia does not have an NBA team. You could have had them in Las Vegas, and you could have experimented. Can Vegas handle the NBA? And if it can, that would have been great. You could literally, this should have been a business, financial, exploding opportunity. But instead, you chose Orlando and put the players in the bubble in Orlando, where it really didn't make sense. I just don't understand why Adam Silver and the Players Union and all the others decided to do that, because that just did not make sense at all. From a long-term health perspective, from a basketball perspective, from a business perspective, it just did not make any sense. It did not make any sense at all to me, you know, in real time. And now just thinking about it a moment ago, it's like, wait a minute, they could have chosen a better neutral site without as many coronavirus cases as Florida does. So it just doesn't make any sense. The other issue with all this really also is that, in a way, if you think about it, and now this is where I'm going to get really controversial on you, but wouldn't it have been interesting if the NBA decided to restart as normal? You know, traveling to home games, traveling to away games, because what we're finding out is if you're outside and if you're about, you have less chance of catching the coronavirus as opposed to just being in with a bunch of people who may be susceptible to the virus or not. In other words, if you just had no fans in the stands and everyone would travel to the arenas, that would mean that the players aren't continually exposed to the same place, and therefore they have less of a chance of getting it in Orlando. In other words, the bubble could be a literal trap that traps them all and they get the virus. But if they had done things as normal, they can go to different areas and there's a little less susceptibility as opposed to having everyone in one big thing. So yeah, this is actually going to be a very short video. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription. What do you think? Do you think the NBA should have done everything as normal? Or do you think that if they were going to have a bubble, they should have chosen a place low on coronavirus cases? Or what do you think the NBA should have done with respect to the Orlando bubble and with the whole coronavirus issue? This is 60 Universe. This is just like a short opinion thought on what's going to happen. And hopefully the NBA gets back. Hopefully we get these games in. You know, we saw a clip Go look on Billy Clark, NBC. Billy, he had this clip of Ben Simmons shooting the most beautiful jumper, and I exaggerate not. We know all about Markel Fultz. We know all about these clips, whatever. This ain't that. This is Ben Simmons literally, legitimately shooting an inflow shot with his shoulder completely tucked in. His shoulder is legitimately tucked in. It's natural. It's flowing. It went in, and it was fucking sexy. So go check out that clip by John Clark. You know, if the NBA bubble does start up, will Ben Simmons shoot an NBA jump shot? I would like to see it. But this is 60 Universe signing off. Peace.